Welcome into the game with the Haines Lady Glacier Bears and the Mount Edgecumbe Lady Braves. Here we have these two teams facing off for the first time in this tournament. The Lady Bears lost earlier today, unfortunately, to Sitka. It was a close game, so here they are trying to rebound. We got Malia Jorgensen Giese tipping off against number 10 of the Mount Edgecumbe Lady Braves. And Malia Jorgensen Giese gets the ball. Oh, it goes back to Mount Edgecumbe. 33's got it on the outside, shoots deep for a three, misses off the rim. Goes back outside, rebounded by number 24. Pass to number 30. And travel. Ball goes back to Haines. We got Jorgensen Giese passing it in to Godinez Long. Long takes it up the court. Passes off around the perimeter. Ball goes to Mackenzie Dryden. Dryden drives in. Oh, passes out. And little far. Sadie Anderson goes up for two. Number 30 passes in to number 33 of the Lady Braves. And it's picked off by Jorgensen Giese. Giese passes off to Grace. Grace takes it up the court, passes to Dryden. Dryden's looking, passes to Giese. Gets tripped up, but is Haynes' ball. And it's checked in. Passes out to Dryden. And around the perimeter, passes into Sadie. Sadie passes back out. Ball goes to Grace. Ball goes back to Sadie. Sadie goes up and gets a foul. Foul's on number 10. We got a score of 2-0 Haines. Sadie lines up the shot. Shoots. And bounces out. Lines up again. Shoots. Another but net. 3-0 Haines. Ball's checked in by number 30 to 33. And that is Jillian Ivanoff. Ivanoff passes to Katie Hunt. Nope, sorry, that's... Oh, ball goes out of bounds. And Diempioff checks it in. Passes to Jillian Ivanoff. Ivanoff goes up for two. And that is now 3-2 Haines. Grace takes it up the court for Haines. Passes out. And ball goes to Sadie. Sadie goes up for two. In and out of the rim. Swirls out. That's Allison Benda down in the post. Wrestles the ball out. Haynes' ball. She checks it in. Once again, that's a score of 3-2 in favor of Haines. Benda. Looking for someone to pass it to. Dryden was open, but she didn't see her. City goes up, rebounds it. Oh, and it goes straight to Brooklyn DeWitt. Off of Brooklyn DeWitt. Malia Jorgensen Giese passes it into Grace. Grace passes it out to Mackenzie. Mackenzie passes it back to Grace. And off of Mackenzie Dryden. It is now Edgecumbe's ball. Okay, the empty off checks it out to Julian Ivanov. Ivanov drives up the court. In and out of the hands of Brooklyn DeWitt. And it is Haines' ball. Grace drives it up the court for Haines. Passes to Allison Benda. Benda passes back to Grace. Staying out on the perimeter. Oh, finally goes into Sadie. Sadie couldn't quite handle it. Passes it back out. Sadie's back in. And Mount Edgecumbe ball. Driven up by Mount Edgecumbe's number 10. And it goes to Jorgensen Giese. Giese gives it to Grace. Grace takes it up the court for Haines. Score still 3-2 in favor of Haines. And ball's off of Mount Edgecumbe. And here we have a big sub going on. Almost the whole team, actually, for the Mount Edgecumbe Lady Braves. Here we got 23 driving up the court. She's fast. She goes in. Defense wasn't quite set up for her, but she passed it back out, and ball goes in. Making it a score of 3-4 in favor of the Lady Braves. Grace drives the ball up the court, passes to Mackenzie Dryden. Dryden passes to Malia Jorgensen Giese. Giese goes up and gets fouled. She gets a chance to make two here. Will she capitalize? We will see. A little bit of bounce action, but it goes in. A point's a point. And we got Grace Stickler subbing in for Sadie Anderson. I think this is Stickler's first year here with Haines High. She was doing the worm out earlier in the practices. And Sadie misses her second shot. Mount Edgecumbe gets the ball. Mount Edgecumbe's number 40 takes it up the court. Passes 23. 23 drives in. And ball is recovered by Grace Stickler. Grace long pass to Mackenzie Dryden. Dryden goes up, gets fouled. Oh. Fouled by Katie Hunt. Oh. Never mind. Maybe that wasn't a foul. Okay, ball goes out to Mackenzie Dryden. Dryden shoots for a deep three. Bounces out. Recovered perfectly by Allison Benda. Benda passes into Grace Stickler. Stickler couldn't quite make it. Ball getting out of bounds and remains Haines's. Score is still 4-4. Grace goes up. She's great at rebounding her own shots, but lastly it gets picked off by number 23 of Edgecumbe. That's Violet Toyakak. A lot of passing action. Violet drives in, went for it, and couldn't quite make it. Okay, offensive rebound, it looks like, by the Lady Braves. Score still 4-4. 30-second timeout. So far, it seems like Violet can really drive the ball. Okay, we got Bevan checking the ball in for the Lady Braves. She passes to Katie. Katie in for 3. A nice deep 3. Dryden's got the ball. She's driving. Passes off to Ariel, I mean. And Dryden gets the ball back. Shot missed. Ariel's got the ball. Passes out to Dryden. They're staying out. Those Edgecumbe Braves are playing some real thorough defense. They were keeping the Bears out. Benda checked it into Dryden. Dryden still staying out. Drives in. Passes to Benda. Benda's on the outside. Passes to Grace Stickler. Ball goes to Ariel. And goes into Sadie. Sadie goes up for 2. Classic post move there. Good job by Sadie Anderson. Okay, so here we got Violet driving the ball up. Passes to Katie. Katie driving around. Passes into 21. 21 goes up. And off the backboard. Recovered by Sadie Anderson. Anderson passes to Dryden. The score is currently 6-7 in favor of the Braves. Dryden's got the ball, and she's staying on the outside. Goes in, almost. And Grace Stickler got fouled. And that foul was on Mount Edgecumbe's 21. And that is Bevan. Grace goes up. Another but net. Scores tied, 7-7. Grace goes up again, and that time it doesn't make it in, but recovered by Sadie Anderson on the rebound. Sadie passes out to Ariel. Ariel passes, bounce pass to Dryden. And a high pass to Benda, goes into Grace. Just a little bit too much, bounces off the rim, and is driven in by Brooke of the Lady Chiefs. And gets checked in, goes to 33. 33 passes out to 11. 11 passes to 24. 24 goes for a 3, didn't quite make it. Oh, ball goes to Ariel on a deep pass to Haines's. It is good for 2. That's a score of 9-7 in favor of the Haines Glacier Bears. We currently have a minute and 25 seconds to go in the half. Oh, sorry, quarter. Oh, nice block by Anderson. And ball goes to Dryden. Dryden has nothing but room. She drove it like she stole it. Good for 2. Score is 11-7 in favor of the Haines Glacier Bears. And here we got Brooke driving it up the court. She's taking her time, waiting for things to get set up for the Lady Braves. Drives in, passes the 33. 33 goes up for the 3. Couldn't quite make it. And Grace Stickler tried to get that rebound, just couldn't quite get her mitts on it. Ball's checked in by Jillian Ivanoff. Number 33, she passes it into Brooke. Brooke passes to 24. 24 goes up for the shot and couldn't quite make it. Grace got the rebound, passes to Dryden. Dryden drives in. Still standing out on the perimeter. Passes to Ariel. Ariel still out on the perimeter. Waiting, passes into Anderson. Anderson goes up. And it's good for 2. That's 13-7. Clock is under 20. Just hit 15. Ball's driven up by Jillian. Jillian passes to 24. 24 passes to 11. 11 passes to 33. And ball's rebounded by Haines. Score is 13-7 in favor of the Haines Glacier Bears. Okay, we got these ladies going back in. Ball is Edgecumbe's. Bev Ann's going to check it in. Likely pass to Katie. Katie passes back to Bev Ann. Bev Ann drives in, goes up for two, blocked out by a combination of Sadie and Grace. Pass to Grace. Grace passes to Malia Jorgens and Giese. Giese goes in. And another the net. Score is 15-7. Haines Glacier Bears. Pass to 23. And recovered by the Bears. Grace drives down, passes to Sadie. Sadie goes in. Up for not anything. It just didn't quite make it in. And ball's taken up by Katie. Katie passes to Jillian. And don't know what quite happened there. Just wasn't quite the connection. Ball's taken up by Grace. Grace passes to Malia. Malia goes up for the shot, and it's in. 17-7. Haines Glacier Bears with 6:47 to go in period number 2. Ball's checked into Violet. And ball goes back to Violet after, ball goes to Bev Ann. Now it's Katie. Now it's back to Bev Ann. Bev Ann goes up for two. She's got it. Grace takes the ball up for Haines. And Ariel's got the ball. Goes into Sadie. Sadie goes up for two. Bounces out. Nope. And that's a foul on Sadie Anderson. So here we've got Bev Ann Akron passing it into Katie Hunt. Katie Hunt takes the ball up. Taking her time, waiting for things to get set up. Passes to Violet. Violet goes up. And not quite there. Sadie Anderson comes up with the rebound. And passes to Grace. Grace drives it up for the Glacier Bears. Passes to her sister Ariel. Ariel passes into Anderson. Anderson goes up for two. And that's 19-9 Haines. Here we got Violet taking it up the court. Violet passes to Bev Ann, but Bev Ann just couldn't hold on to it. Ariel goes up. Didn't quite have her timing up on the rebound or on the layup. And here we got Katie driving it up. She's got speed. She passes to Brooklyn DeWitt, the former Bear. Couldn't quite make it. Sadie got the rebound. Passes to Grace. Grace is taking it up for Haines. Met with immediate defense. Passes to her sister Ariel. Ariel drives in. Good for two. Score is 21-9. Haines Glacier Bears. And Katie Hunt's a little slow. I don't know if she got some contact there. Violet's driving in. Goes up for 2, but can't quite get it. Ball's checked in by Jillian. Jillian passes to Brooke. Brooke stuck in there. And a little bit of a scuttlebutt with Malia. And Mackenzie Dryden is going to check it in for the Glacier Bears. Score is still 21-9. And we got 4:41 to go in the second period. And Grace is wanting the offense to get set up for her. She drives in, stays out on the perimeter, passes into Anderson. Anderson couldn't quite get anything to happen. Recovered by the Lady Braves. And here we got Jillian driving it up for the Lady Braves. Passes in, and it's recovered by the Glacier Bears. Here we got Allison Benda taking it fast. Forces in there. Couldn't quite make it, though. Recovered by the Lady Braves. Driven up by 24. And it's recovered again by the Lady Glacier Bears. We got a lot of turnovers going on here, folks. And here we got Sadie. Gets fouled. That's going to be a foul on number 30, Brooke Demientieff. Sadie lines up for her first shot and couldn't quite make it in. Bounces out. We got a sub going on. That's Grace is going out, and that's a sub for Haines. We got Emma Dorn in for. And Sadie makes her second shot, making the score 22-9 with 3:47 to go. Ball's being driven up by Lily. Passes to number 10. Ball goes back to Lily. And now the ball's in the hands of 33, Jillian. A lot of passing going on here by the Lady Braves. Ball's currently in the hands of number 10. Oh! We got a fast break. That is Mackenzie Dryden. Sorry. Mackenzie Dryden, driven like she stole it. Here we got Jillian Ivanoff taking the ball up for the Lady Braves. Score is 24-9 with 2:47 to go. Number 40, Katie Hunt's got the ball, goes up for it. Couldn't quite make it happen. Allison Benda is going to check the ball into Mackenzie Dryden. Dryden's going to take the ball up the court for the Lady Bears with 2:30 to go. Ball goes to Emma Dorn. Dorn checks it in to Sadie Anderson, who takes it up and puts it in for 2. Score is 26-9 in favor of the Haines Glacier Bears. Here we got Jillian Ivanoff, passes it to number 10. Number 10 passes it to Brooke Demientieff. Ball goes back to Katie Hunt. Katie passes into number 10. Back to Katie, staying on the outside. This defense by Haines is stout. Ball goes back to 10. And it stays Mount Edgecumbe's ball. Okay, so here we got Bev Ann. She's going to check it into 30, and that is picked off by Mackenzie Dryden. Dryden passes into Emma Dorn. Dorn goes up. Couldn't quite make it. Or sorry, that was Stacy Wallers. Stacy passes back out to Mackenzie Dryden. Dryden couldn't quite make it happen. Gets the ball again. Shoots. In and out. Emma Dorn gets the ball. Passes to Stacy Wallers. Wallers passes back out to Dryden. Dryden's keeping it far away. Stacy Wallers got the ball. Now back to Dryden. Now back to Stacy Wallers. Wallers goes up. Just after the front of the rim. A little bit short. And here we got Mount Edgecumbe with the ball. The defense was there as soon as she could get there. Violet's going to check the ball in. Score is currently 26-9 in favor of Haines with 1 minute, 7 seconds to go. She's going to pass it. Didn't quite make it. Emma Dorn's got the ball. Emma Dorn goes up. And that's good for 2. 28-9. We got just under a minute to go here in the second period. Edgecumbe's wait for things to get set up here. Passes to Violet. And 11 gets the ball. Goes up. Very nice shot. 28-11. We got 30 seconds to go. Oh. A little bit of a trip up there between Mackenzie Dryden and Violet Toyakuk. And it's going to be a foul. Dryden gets the ball. Lines up for her first shot. And it's clean. Team's getting a little too far ahead of themselves. It happens when you're down to the wire like this. Score is currently 29-11 with 27.5 seconds to go. Dryden goes up for a second shot. Ooh. A little bit of a jump there. It didn't affect anything severely. We've got Lily with the ball for the Braves. She passes up. And Violet tried to make it happen. Couldn't quite do it. Allison Bendis got the ball. Driving fast. Puts it in for 2. And we've got no time left on the clock. Just under a second, and we're out of time.
Special thanks to Seth Wallow for stepping in and doing the play-by-play for the first half of this game. We're going to sit right here for 9 minutes and 30 seconds, and after that, we're going to have some more basketball. After this game, we have the Mount Edgecumbe Braves taking on the Haines Glacier Bear boys. So stay tuned for more Haines Glacier Bear basketball.
welcome back, folks. We're here for the second half of this game. We got a score of 32-11 in favor of the Haines Glacier Bears. We'll see just what these teams can do here for the second half. I'm sure the Lady Braves are wanting to catch up. These Bears are fast. Ball's checked in by Violet. Violet's got the ball. Passes to Bevan. Bevan goes up. Rebound is recovered by Stacy Waller. Stacy Waller's passes to Mackenzie Dryden. Dryden's caught with immediate defense. Pushes through. Passes to Grace. Grace passes to Sadie. Sadie looking for someone to pass to. Passes back out to Dryden. Dryden drives in, into the corner. Goes into Sadie. And Sadie goes up for two. That's a score of 34-11 in favor of the Bears. Now here we got Bevan Akron driving the ball up for the Lady Braves. She passes to Violet. Violet passes to Jillian. Jillian goes up. Not quite. Rebound is recovered by Isla Nettleton. Isla passes the ball to Grace. Grace goes up the court. In the corner, passes to Sadie. Sadie passes back out to Grace. Grace goes up for the shot. Couldn't quite make it. Grace gets the rebound, though. And couldn't quite make it again. Sadie gets the rebound. And it's off the hands of the Bears, making it the Braves' ball. Score is still 34-11 with 6:45 left in the quarter. Okay, timeout's over. That was called by non-Edgecumbe. Okay, Bevan gets the ball to check it in. She needs someone to pass it to. She passes it into Lily. Lily passes the ball to Violet. Violet goes in, goes up for two. Couldn't quite make it. Ball stays in the hands of non-Edgecumbe until it doesn't. Ball's now Mackenzie Dryden's. Rebound was recovered by Stacy Wallers. Dryden's driving up the court. Ball is stolen by Violet Koyakak. She gives the ball to Lily. Lily gets the ball back. Katie Hunt's got the ball. She passes into Bevan. Bevan goes up. Then she makes it. Grace's got the ball. Dryden just couldn't catch it. Little across her body. Just kind of one of those awkward catches they have to make. Defense was slow to get to the start. Easy 2 points for the Lady Braves. They're trying to catch up. Score is 34-15 in favor of the Bears, and it's 5:40 to go in the quarter. Grace drives in and puts it up for two. In the midst of her drive, she almost lost the ball but recovered last minute. Lily's taking the ball in, passes it in to Jillian. Jillian tries to go up for the shot, couldn't quite make it. Ball's recovered by Edgecumbe, squirts out, and Bevan's got it. She passes out to Violet. Violet puts it up for two. Seems the Braves have found their scoring issue. They're starting to put points up a lot faster. And they're playing real stout defense. Sadie goes in for two, and she makes it. Score is 38-17 with 4:50 to go in the quarter. Right now we got Jillian Ivanoff taking the ball up. She passes it into Lily. Lily passes the ball to Violet. Ball's currently Bevan's. Bevan passes back out to Lily. Violet's got the ball, and now it's Bevan's ball again. Bevan passes Jillian. Jillian goes up for the shot, couldn't quite make it. Rebound recovered by Isla Nettleton. Almost loses it, but hangs on to the ball. She passes it to Grace. Grace takes it up. Deep shot. Couldn't quite make it with the timing on Ariel's part. And ball remains Haines's. And here we got some subs. Exiting the game is Grace, Stacy, and Sadie, and Isla. And now we got Grace Stickler, and Emma Dorn, and Malia Jorgensen-Giese. Ball's going to be checked in by Allison Benda. We got tight formations here. Defense is man-to-man. Passes out to Ariel. Passes into Malia. Malia passes back out to Ariel. Ariel passes to Benda. Benda goes up, couldn't quite make it. Rebound was recovered by Grace, in and out of her hands of Grace Stickler, but non-Edgecumbe comes up with it. And we got a timeout taken by Haines. Score is currently 38-17. There are 30 seconds left in the full timeout. Okay, so Jillian Ivanoff is checking the ball in. She passed it to Brooklyn DeWitt. DeWitt couldn't quite make the three. Ariel's got the ball for Haines. She's driving up the court with speed. Met with immediate coverage. And she gets the foul. And that foul is on Jillian Ivanoff. This is her second foul of the game so far. Ariel goes up for the shot. And it's no good. Leah Jorgensen-Giese with the rebound. She's staying on the outside perimeter. Pass it to Emma Dorn. Still staying outside. Pass to Allison. Allison passes to Ariel. Ariel goes up for the shot. Couldn't quite make it, but Grace Stickler gets the rebound. And gets fouled by number 10. Grace Stickler goes up for the shot. Just a little bit short off the front of the rim. She's got another chance here. Score is currently 40-17. And not quite. Still just a 23-point lead for the Lady Glacier Bears. Ball's checked into Jillian Ivanoff. Ivanoff passes back out to Katie Hunt. Katie drives in, passes to 10. Number 10 passes to Brooklyn DeWitt, the former Bear. Back to currently in the possession of 34. Oh, now it's Brooklyn DeWitt's ball again. She passes to number 10. And number 10 puts it in for a nice deep three. That makes the score of 40-20. And now we got Ariel taking the ball up the court for the Bears. She passes to Emma Dorn. Emma's got the ball, passes out to Malia. Back to Emma, but it bounces off her foot, recovered by Allison Benda. Back to Emma, and Emma puts it up for 3. Redeems that bounce off of her foot and answers right back to the Chiefs' 3 scored previously. Now the ball's being taken up by Jillian Ivanoff. Ivanoff loses the ball. And that was Malia immediately on that ball. She checks it in to Ariel. Ariel drives up with speed. Defense wasn't really paying attention, but they caught her just in time. Ball goes into Emma Dorn. Emma shoots just over the rim. And now the Lady Braves have the ball back. And it goes back to Haines. Allison Benda drives up the court. Her shot in the corner. Now it's Ariel's ball. She passes into Grace Stickler. Grace Stickler puts it up for 2, making it a score of 45-20 in favor of Haines with 1 minute and 25 seconds to go. Ball is currently Brooks. Brooks passes into number 10. Couldn't quite make it. Brooke gets the ball back on the rebound. And we got a full sub going in here, swapping out the whole team. Give those players a breather. And the tactic worked. Immediate 2 points. Put it by the Braves. And Ariel drives up the court with vigor. Met by defenders just as fast. Giese gets the ball. She tried to pass out, gets picked off. Right now, Rochelle Phillips got the ball. She drives up. She passes it off to Jillian. Jillian gives it back to Violet. Now it's back to Jillian. Passes back out to Violet. Violet drives in. Gives the ball to Rochelle. Couldn't quite make it happen. Malia Jorgensen-Giese drives up the court, zigzagging all about, trying to shake off Violet. Ball goes into Grace Stickler. And not Edgecumbe's ball. Ball's being taken up by Katie Hunt. Okay, Katie gets the ball, checked into her. Goes up with it. Couldn't quite make it. Allison Benda almost had it. Had it on the rebound, lost it to Violet. And that's the end of the third quarter. We got a score of 45-22 in favor of Haines. And now we're at the start of the fourth quarter of a score of 45-22 in favor of the Lady Bears. Now Edgecumbe's got a lot of timeouts still left. Ball's currently in the hands of Lily. Lily's driving. She passes off to Katie Hunt. Katie passes back to Lily. Lily's driving. Keep it on the outside. Oh! And still retained by Lily. Until Grace steps in on the defense, passes it into Sadie. Sadie goes up for 2, and she is successful. That's a score of 47-22 in favor of the Bears. We got 7:30 to go in the quarter. We got a full timeout taken by the Mount Edgecumbe Braves. They want to win this game. They've got a little bit of catching up to do. We'll see just what their game plan is here. Score is 47-22. And Mount Edgecumbe's got the ball. Currently being driven in by Jillian Ivanoff. Ivanoff goes up, couldn't quite make it. Ball rebounded in and out of the hands of Sadie. Off of Ashlyn Gainey, who just came in the game. Ball's being checked in by Jillian Ivanoff. Ivanoff passes to Lily. Lily passes back out to Katie Hunt. Katie, ball goes to the Glacier Bears. Grace is driving up the court with speed. She passes Mackenzie Dryden. Dryden passes into Sadie Anderson. Back out to Grace. Back to Mackenzie Dryden. And it's a successful three-pointer, making the score 50-22 with 6:45 to go in the quarter. Ball's currently Katie Hunt's. Katie's driving. We get a lot of lateral movement here by the Lady Chiefs tonight. Lily's got the ball for the Lady Braves. By the Lady Braves. And we get a travel. Ball goes to the Haines Glacier Bears. A little bit of confusion on who's going to check it in. It's Allison Benda's ball to check in. Oh. We got a sub? Yep, we got a sub. Okay. Grace Godinez long. Drove it in, but it was out on Edgecumbe. Malia Jorgensen-Giese passes in Mackenzie Dryden. Dryden puts it up to Sadie. Sadie couldn't quite make it happen. Allison tries to make it happen. And it remains Haines' balls. Haines' ball. Allison Benda checks the ball into Malia Jorgensen-Giese. She puts it in for an easy 2. Score is currently 52-22. Haines Glacier Bears with 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Right now, Lily's driving the ball up the court with vigor. She passes it up to Katie. Katie passes it to number 10. And something happened there. But Sadie's got the ball for the Haines Glacier Bears. Driving it up the court. Just about half court is where Grace Godinez long is at. She passes to Allison Benda. Benda passes it to Anderson. Anderson passes it back to Godinez long. She passes it to Mackenzie Dryden. Back to Anderson. Back to Dryden. The ball movement here on Haines Glacier Bears has my eyeballs spinning. Also has the defense of the Chiefs Braves spinning as they shot a nice three-pointer. 55-22 with 5:12 to go in the quarter. Chiefs drove in. Ball was off on Haines. Here we got Bev Ann. She passes it into Violet. And it's going to be a foul on number 23. And that's Violet's third foul. Here we got Dryden with the ball. She passes to Benda. Benda staying back outside. Passes into Isla Nettleton. She goes up for two. Ball's being taken up by Violet Toyakak. She passes in. Beautiful pass to Brooke Demientieff. And that's going to end up being a foul on Malia Jorgensen-Giese. That's her second foul. Score is 57-22. We got Brooke shooting her free throw, lines up, makes it, nothing but net. Puts that score of Edgecumbe's up to 23. Goes up again, and off the end of the rim. Malia Jorgensen-Giese drives up the right side of the court. Passes across the court to Dryden. Dryden staying out. Drives into the corner. And goes up. Couldn't quite make it happen. Tried to save the rebound. Also couldn't quite make it happen. Score is currently 57-23 with 4:23 to go in favor of the Haines Glacier Bears. We got Edgecumbe driving in. It's dirty there in the post against that Haines defense. Violet had the ball, tried to pass it to Brooklyn DeWitt, couldn't quite make it happen. Allison Bend is driving in now with the ball. She stole, and she made it happen. Put two up on the board for a total of 4 points so far tonight. She's got 59 points for the Bears. Or sorry, she's got 4 points, but it's now 59 points for the Bears. Currently, Bev Ann's got the ball. She drives in the corner. And wide open. Ends up getting fouled. And it's currently Bev Ann's ball. Goes up, and just a little bit short, off the front of the rim. She gets a second chance. Haines is subbing out a bunch of players, as is Mount Edgecumbe. And Bevan still poised to shoot. Second shot, a little bit of confusion with the subs, perhaps. We got 3:42 to go, 59-23, Haines. Bevan goes up for it, puts it in. Here we got Grace Stickler. She's going to check the ball out. She checks into Stacy Wallers. Wallers drives up the court at half court. Drives now the perimeter. And she is picked off. And that, oh, she comes up with it. A little bit of a scuffle there with number 24. Grace Stickler goes up. What's that, an and one? Nope. Nope, not an and one. She goes to shoot her free throw here. Scores. Oh, wasn't and one. goes up for her first, and it's clean. Nothing better than a good and one to get the spirit high for the team. And ball's driven in by Jillian Ivanoff. Ivanoff goes up and gets fouled. And that foul is on 13 of the Haines Glacier Bears. That is Isla Nettleton. First foul of the game for Isla. And here we got Jillian Ivanoff going up. Not quite. Ball bounces out. Now she goes up for her second. See what she can do. Just a smidge short. Immediate rebound by Isla Nettleton. Passes to Stacy Wallers. Wallers drives to the left corner where she is met with immediate defense. Pass to Isla. Isla goes to Dorn. Dorn passes it to Grace Stickler. Stickler puts it up for two. She's got 8 points so far tonight, folks. The score is 64-24. Right now, Rochelle Phillips is driving in just inside the perimeter. Goes up for two. She makes it. 2 points put up. And now the score is 64-26. Stacy Wallers for Haines has the ball just beyond half court. She passes out in the right corner to Gainey. Gainey passes into Stickler. Stickler couldn't quite make it happen. Ball goes into Dorn. And that's off the hand of Gainey for the Haines Glacier Bears, making it Edgecumbe's ball. Rochelle Phillips is about to check it in. And there's a timeout called by the Haines Glacier Bears. That leaves 0 timeouts left for the Haines Glacier Bears, making it all 5 of Mount Edgecumbe's left. Here we're back with 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. It's a score of 64-26. Right now, Jillian Ivanoff has the ball. She's driving it up the court. She passes to Ivanoff. Ivanoff on the perimeter. Does a little spin move. Passes it to Lily. And Ashlyn Gainey checking it in for Haines. Mount Edgecumbe lost possession of the ball. Stacy Wallers just beyond half court. Pass it up, gets tipped, but Emma Dorn comes up with it. She's on the outside perimeter now. And in the corner, goes into the post for Isla Nettleton. She puts it up for a nice deep two, taking advantage of her height. Currently, Lily's got the ball for the Edgecumbe Chiefs at half court. She's driving it in. That was immediate defense until she got into the post there, where it was a ghost town. Lily got the ball back. Couldn't quite make it. And Raven Hotch had a rebound. But Haines couldn't hang on to it. Now Stacy Waller's got the rebound. She's taking it just out beyond half court. Left side, drives it right into the corner and in. Not quite. Some nice offensive rebounding going on here. Raven got the rebound finally and passed out to Nettleton. Nettleton couldn't quite make it. Ball is currently Jillian Ivanoff's. Ivanoff at the half court. She drives in and couldn't quite put it up, just a little bit low off the front of the rim. Stacy Wallers came up with the rebound. Had to really fight for it. Emma Dorn tried to check it in to Stacy Wallers. Couldn't quite make it happen. Dorn came up with the rebound, though. And that is a foul on Jillian Ivanoff. That's her first foul of the night. She's been playing pretty clean ball so far. It happens late in the game once you start getting tired. Ball's currently Stacey Waller. Score is 66-26 Haines with 8 seconds to go. Middleton tried to go up for it. Couldn't quite make it happen. Ball just now went out of bounds. And that's a game. 66-26. Haines, the Glacier Bears. Very solid game by both teams. I think what it came down to was energy and height. Height definitely happened to help a lot, especially with the rebounds. Mount Edgecumbe just couldn't quite come up with enough of their rebounds. Also, they seem to be a little more slower paced. I think they were trying to get stuff to set up that just couldn't quite take. Overall, a very, very good football, or very, very good basketball game played by both teams.
Okay, before Seth goes, we got boys coming up next. And so in 20 minutes time, we're going to have the boys, Haines boys versus Mount Edgecumbe boys. Seth Waldo, the ever so popular announcer, will be back with you once again. All right, thanks for watching.
Welcome, folks. We got a basketball game here between the Mount Edgecumbe Boys High School team and the Haines Glacier Bears Boys High School team in this wonderful tournament that we are so lucky to have here in Haines, Alaska. We got David Alex Strong going up against Eric. And Eric has a wardrobe code that is not allowed. His little bandana has been taken off. Things are about to get serious between David and Eric. Ball's in the air. It's tipped off by David. David gets the ball immediately to Rainin. Rainin passes back to David, staying on the outside. Tripped up in Rainin's feet, but he still has it. Guarded by Luke Davis. Staying on the outside, goes back to David. David goes with a deep three. And couldn't quite make it happen off the backboard. Luke Davis recovers and is driving up the court. He's looking for someone to pass to. He's right at half court. Score is still 0-0. With 7.5 to go in the first quarter. Oh my goodness gracious. That was a beautiful pass. Wonderful layup for Eric, making it a 2-0 lead early on in the game. David has the ball just outside the key. Passes to Callan Hill. A three for number 33, making it a score of 3-2 for Edgecumbe. That's Caleb Holm making the shot. Couldn't quite make it happen. Right now, Rainin is taking it up. Passes to David back there in the corner. David goes up. A rejection. Luke passes to Caleb Holm. Caleb puts it up to Xander Willard. Willard puts it up to 2, making the score of 4-3 with 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Right now, Rain's got the ball at half court. Rain's guarded by Luke Davis. He's going to pass. Oh, hand it off to David. David Strong just outside the key. He gives the ball to Gus Mark. Ball goes to Callan Hill. And what was that? Double dribble. Eric checks the ball into Luke. Luke is at half court. Pass to Xander Willard. Willard puts it in to Luke. Luke timed it perfectly. Rainin tried to get the stop, but Luke saw it coming. Right now, Rainin's at half court, driving it up. That's going to be quite the matchup to see him versus Luke for the rest of the night. Right now, Devin's got the ball. Goes back out to David. They're keeping it outside. Top of the key. Oh, passes to the right corner to Devin. Devin just couldn't quite make it. Pass was a little bit high. Ball's currently Haines Glacier Bears. Eric's got the ball. He passes it into Luke. Luke Davis taking the ball just now at half court. Guarded by Rainin. Loses it, gets it back, passes it to Xander. Ball staying outside. Passes to Caleb. Almost picked off by Devin. Pass into Jackson Long inside. In the corner by Xander. Ball makes its way to Caleb Holm. Couldn't quite make it happen. Devin gets the rebound. Rainin's now at half court for Mount Edgecumbe. Score 6-3 with 5:14 to go in the quarter. Right now, Swenson Pocken has the ball, gives it to David. David, top of the key, gives it to Devin. Devin, guarded by Caleb Holm. Right now, Rainin's got the ball. Luke Davis is staying back on Rainin. He knows the speed. Excellent ball handling done by Rainin. Rainin gives the ball to Callan Hill. Back to Rainin. And Haines gets the ball. Eric checks it into Luke Davis. Davis half court. Immediately guarded by Rainin. Xander Willard just outside. Drives in, does a spin move. Passes back out to Eric. Eric drives in. And And that's a foul on Mount Edgecumbe. Number 42. Luke Davis, pass back out to Jackson Long. Jackson puts it to Eric, immediate quick pass. Very fast score. Score of 8-3 in favor of the Haines Glacier Bears with just under 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Timeout taken. It appears to be taken out by Mount Edgecumbe. 30-second timeout. Oh, yep, taken out by Mount Edgecumbe. Things to note immediately is we got a lot of fast passes going on in this game so far, folks. It's going to be a speedy matchup between Rainin and Luke Davis. I love watching it. David and Eric are both competing against each other with their height and athleticism, especially down in the post and getting rebounds. David used to be a Glacier Bear, now a Mount Edgecumbe Brave. Does he have something to prove here, folks? We don't know yet. I'm sure there's definitely some thoughts going on in his head about wanting to show his old team what they're missing out on. Rainey's got the ball at half court for Mount Edgecumbe. He gives it to Callan Hill. Callan, just outside, hands off to David. David Strong, top of the key, guarded by Eric. Passes back out to Rainin. Luke is stuck onto Aaron. Right now we got Caden. Caden for Haines. Takes the ball and puts it up for two. Oh, hold on here, folks. What do we have? I guess that score was... Oh, something happened there. Making Mount Edgecumbe's ball. And it's checked into Alan Borbridge. Hands it off to Callan Hill. Callan just outside the three. Wanted to go for a deep shot, but last minute covered by Caden for Haines. Callan drives in just outside. Wants to go for the three. Can he make it? He does. And another three for number 33. Ball put into Caleb. Caleb drives in. Eric's going to check the ball in for the Haines Glacier Bears. Scores 8-6 with 3:39 to go in the first quarter. Eric's got the ball passed to Luke Davis. Luke Davis goes up to two. Inside the post, nobody was on him. David Strong at half court right now. Top of the key, goes in for the three. And couldn't quite make it. And now the hands of some Bears. Ended up going to Jackson Long. Jackson made it its way to Eric. And that's a charge. Eric charged Devin. That is Eric's first foul of the game. Score is now 10-6 with 3:16 to go. Currently, Alan Borbridge is taking the ball up against Luke Davis. Now he's in the right corner. Luke Davis gets the ball from Alan. Quick pass to Eric. Eric has David on him. He dunks it. He dunks it. It goes in. David currently drives in with an immediate response. That dunk was something to be very, very proud of. It looked like Eric just floated, put that ball in, did a little shimmy back and forth, and immediately went in. And I think David was a little unhappy that that dunk made it, but he had to respect it. Right now we got Luke. He passes to Caden for Haines. Goes back to Caleb Holm. Caleb Holm passes to Luke Davis, just outside. Davis goes up for the three. Couldn't quite make it. Off the front of the rim. And it's Edgecumbe's ball. To be put in by Alan Borbridge. He needs a man. Nobody's there except for reliable Gus Mark. And here we got Alan Borbridge. He drives in. In and out of the hands. Caleb Holm has it. Holm passes it to Luke Davis. Davis drives in past Jackson Long. Long goes up. Easy 2 points. A score of 14-6 with 2:15 left in the first quarter. That's first blood taken by Jackson Long. And currently Gus Mark has it. far out. And that's a holding call on Haines. On Jackson Long. It's his first foul of the night. Oh, dip by Luke. Still makes its way to its target of Layton. Layton for Mount Edgecumbe. Just beyond half court. He throws it into Alan Borbridge. Borbridge still staying out. Hands it off to Callan. Callan hands it off to Luke Peterson. Peterson makes its way back to Layton. And now it's Callan's again. A lot of ball movement going on here, folks. Callan drives in, up against Jackson Long. Met with another Glacier Bear and Caden. Layton's currently got it. He's staying out. Eric is on him. And looks like a little too aggressive of defense done by Eric. That's 2 fouls already for Eric in the game, and it's already 1:23 in the first quarter. We need him to dunk more. He can't foul out too soon. Right now, Layton mute. He gave it off to Callan. Callan's outside the three-point line. Immediately met by Weirsinger. Layton's got the ball. Does a cat. Alan Borbridge couldn't quite make the three. Luke Davis driving it down. He's looking for white jerseys. They're covered up by Mount Edgecumbe's defense. Oh, tries to do a fancy move on Haynes' part. Couldn't quite make it happen. Super deep three by Callan. Couldn't quite make it happen. Clean rebound by Eric. He goes up. He is successful. That's 8 points for Eric, making it a score of 16-6 with under 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Layton gives the ball off to Allen. Now it's Callan's ball outside the three. Top of the key, we got Luke Peterson. A lot of handoffs going on here, folks. It's Alan Borbridges. Oh, now it's back to Callan. Callan goes for the three. He makes it. Very deep three. Very clean by Mount Edgecumbe. Making a score of 16-9. End of the first quarter. Welcome back, folks. We're here for the second quarter of the game. 16-9 in favor of the Haines Glacier Bears. Got a lot of fast-paced action going on here. Eric's going to check it in for Haines. He passes it to Luke Davis. Davis just now midcourt, going by it. He drives in, passes back out to Eric. Eric stays out, passes to Weirsinger. And goes back to Luke Davis. He draws the foul. And we got to call a pickle. That's the name of the call. Xander checks it in for Haines, and it's picked off by David. David gives the ball to Rainen. Rain's at half court. He is going to be guarded by Weirsinger. currently Layton's got the ball. Back to Rainin. Rainin gives the ball back to Layton. Layton gives the ball to Devin. Just outside the three-point line, top of the key is where the action's happening. Rainin, top of the key currently. Passes it to David. David goes up, puts it up for two, just inside the three-point line, making a score of 16-11 with 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. We got Luke Davis now at midcourt. And he passes to Xander. Xander's just at the three-point line on the left side. He wants to pass to Eric. Eric passes to Luke Davis, top of the key. Left corner to Xander. Xander drives it out. Back to Luke Davis, who's staying back off the key. He passes to Weirsinger. Weirsinger's looking for a man. He passes Xander. Xander drives in, 2 points. That puts 4 points for Xander for the night, making it a score of 18-11 Haines. Davis currently got the ball for Mount Edgecumbe, just outside the key. And he gives the ball to Layton. Layton passes back out to Rainin. Rainin's driving, he's looking, couldn't quite get what he wanted. Ball goes to David. Ball's currently in the hands of Layton. Layton's guarded by Luke Davis. Oh, ended up tricking out Luke Davis. That's rare. Luke Davis has got a lot of speed, but so does Rainin and so does Layton. Rainin's guarded by Weirsinger. Oh, Luke Davis blocks a shot that Rainin tried to go up with. And what do we got here? They got a push. And that foul is on Mount Edgecumbe. It was Rainin who pushed, and that is now his second foul for the night. He's too fast. He cannot foul out this soon, folks. Still got 3 to go. Ball immediately goes to Caleb Holt for Haines. He puts it up for 2. And Layton's driving the ball up midcourt, waiting for things to get set up. He passes the ball to Alan Borbridge. Borbridge takes the cross court. And now the ball's in the hands of Devin. Devin passes back to Borbridge. Borbridge goes up for the 3. Couldn't quite make it happen. And ball's currently Haines's. Okay, and we got Alex Weirsinger in the game. Luke Davis drives into the right corner, and in goes. 2 points. Making it 22-11 with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's now currently Layton's ball. Layton gives the ball to Alan Borbridge. Borbridge drives in, jumps, and couldn't quite make it. Alex Weirsinger with the rebound gives it to Luke Davis. Luke Davis deep pass to Eric. Eric drives in, goes up, caught by 2 men, and that's going to be a foul. He can shoot for 2. And that foul's on 25. That is Alan Borbridge's first foul of the night with a push. We got Eric here going for his shot as he ponders the rim. Goes up. Net. A nice clean swish for his first shot, making the score 23-11. Here he goes up for his second attempt. And there we go. Bounces up and in and out and in. Finally in. Here we got Layton Mute. He is just beyond half court. Covered by Alex Weirsinger. Oh, what was going on there? That's a foul on number 42, Swenson Pocken. Screen right into Alex Weirsinger, knocks him down. Looked like a moving screen potentially. Ball's Eric's. He takes it beyond half court. Driving it in for Haines. He goes in. Passes out to Xander Willard. Willard goes up for the 3. Couldn't quite make it, just a little bit far. And the ball's being brought up by Layton for Edgecumbe. Layton beyond half court. Guarded by Alex Weirsinger. Oh, and here we got a flop by number 42, Swinson Pocken. He needs to go to acting school. That wasn't going to fool anybody. Okay, Xander Willard in the corner. Deep three! Out of the right side corner. Now the score is 27-11 with 3:55 to go. Here we got Leighton Mute. Gives the ball off to Alan Borbridge. Now the ball is Swinson Pockins. Now it's David Strongs, who's been staying in the game for a long time. Goes into Devin. Recovered by Eric for Haines. Eric takes the ball down the court. Not by himself. Oh, Alex Wersinger. It's him for two. Good job, Alex Wersinger. That is now 29-11 Haines. Caleb Holm passed the ball out to Alex. Alex, deep pass is picked off by David. He used his height and length on that one. Timeout taken by Mount Edgecumbe. Full timeout. I'm going to take a breather here, folks. Score is currently 29-11. And we're back after the timeout, folks. If you haven't been keeping track, it's now 3:16 left in the second quarter. 29-11, Haines Glacier Bears. So far, Eric Gillum has been killing it on offense. Ball's currently Rainans. He's just past half court. That's currently in the hands of Alan Borbridge. Borbridge gives it to Callan. Almost, and Bowles back out to Callan. Callan tried to make the three, couldn't quite do it. 29-11 still. Alex Wersinger holds on the ball. Brandon looks like he took a little bit of a fall there. I hope he's okay. Xander's in the corner, passing to Jackson in the post. Travel on Jackson Long's part. Ball goes to Mount Edgecumbe. Still a score of 29-11 with just over 2:30 to go in the second quarter. Brandon got the ball past half court. He hands the ball off to Hunter Payena. Ball is currently in the hands of Leighton. Leighton driving to the left corner. He now drives in, covered by Jimenez. Jimenez couldn't stop him. That's 2 points for Leighton, making the score 29-13 with 2:17 left. And we got a timeout taken by, I believe, Haines. I could be mistaken. 30-second timeout. Okay, we got 2:17 left in the second quarter. Score is 29-13. Haines is going to get the ball at the far side of the court. Jimenez passes it into Wersinger. Wersinger's beyond half court. Ball goes into Caden. Caden, he comes up short on the shot. Collins' ball for Mount Edgecumbe. He's taking it up the court, just beyond half court. He's met by Xander Willard. Drives in, looking to make something happen. And it looks like holding. on Jackson Long. That's the second foul of the night. Jackson subbed out for Eric. And here we got Layton. Layton passes to Callan. Callan gets out of the corner. Now takes it back out. Gives the ball to Rainin. Rainin drives in. Goes up for two. Couldn't quite make it happen. Ball's rebounded by Haines' Caden. Ball goes to Alex Wersinger. And Wersinger passes to Xander Willard. Willard couldn't quite make the corner three. Layton drives the ball down with speed and does a spin move. Couldn't quite make it happen. Caught by Haines' defense. Alex is taking the ball down the court for Haines. Passing the corner to Hayden. Hayden goes up with a shot. Couldn't quite make it. Offensive rebound by Xander, but his foot went out of bounds before he could throw it back. So now Layton going to check it in for the Mount Edgecumbe Braves. Looks like we got some subs going on. Okay. It's not going to be Layton. It's going to be Allen that checks it into Rainin. Rainin taking the ball up the court for the Chiefs. Braves. And ball goes into Callan in the post. Callan goes up with it for two. We've got less than a minute here, folks. 29-15. Alex is taking the ball up for Haines just beyond half court now. Passes to Eric. Eric drives in. Met by multiple defenders. Couldn't quite make the shot. Offensive rebound is what he comes up with. Ball goes to Xander. Alex goes up for the three. Didn't quite make it. Eric with the rebound offensively. Puts it up for two. We've got 30 seconds now left in the second quarter. Rainin drives that ball up the court like there's no time left. Couldn't quite make the shot. Alan Borbridge has got the ball now. He took it out. Now gives it to David Strong. Mount Edgecumbe. David puts it up for two when he drives in. Alex Wersinger is at half court. Drives it in. Pass it to his big bro. And couldn't quite make it happen on Haynes' part. Ball goes to Mount Edgecumbe. With 2.9 seconds to go, I imagine that we're going to get a really deep shot here if they're going to try to do anything. And ball goes into David. David, deep shot. Just a little bit too much pepper on that shot. Ends up hitting the top of the backboard. Couldn't quite make it happen. Score is currently 31-17 before we enter the half. Or as we enter the half. Stay tuned, folks. We've got another half of a basketball game here. See how it turns out.
All right, we're going to give you some halftime action with the pep band. We're going to leave the mic on so you can listen to the Haines High School pep band.
back, folks. Here we are for the second half of this basketball game between the Mount Edgecumbe Braves and the Haines Glacier Bears. Currently, Braves are going to check in the ball. We got Layton, who I bet is going to pass it off to Rainin, but we'll see here. Immediate coverage by Haines. Rain's covered by Luke Davis. The matchup we've been waiting for all night. Instead, I was wrong. He passed it off to Alan Borbridge. Borbridge passed it off to Callan. Callan gives it back to Layton. Layton gives it to David. And they're staying on the outside. David drives it in into the center and passes back out to Layton. Layton passes to Callan. Still sticking outside. Handoff back to Layton. Layton gives to Allen. Allen gives it to David. Still staying all outside. A lot of lateral movement here, folks, but not much vertical yet. David, I thought, wanted to go for the three. Callan gets the ball, goes for the three, bounces out of the rim. Haynes got the ball and passed to Eric, but let's see what happened here. Be a foul on 33. That's a foul on Callan. Callan's first foul of the night. Luke's got the ball at half court. He's covered by Layton. Now by David. Oh, tries to pass. David blocks it. Luke gets the ball back. Eric left wide open. Puts it up to two in the post. Uses all of his height on that one. And finished strongly. And we got 6:55 to go. Score is 33-17. Right now, Callan's atop the key for Mount Edgecumbe. He passes back out to David. David taking his time on the outside, goes for a deep three and couldn't quite make it off the backboard. Goes to Luke Davis. Luke passes to Eric, who's now down the post and passes back to Luke. Luke, surprised he didn't get fouled on that one, but Callan's got the ball now. He passes it to Alan Borbridge. Now the ball goes to Layton. Layton wanted to go for the three. He passes to Callan just outside the perimeter. Now he's on top of the key. And he goes in for two. And that was a push on Xander Willard. That's his first foul tonight. That's an and one. And couldn't quite make it there on the free throw. Eric came up with the rebound, passed it to Luke. Now it's down the corner to Xander Willard. Willard loses the ball. Ball goes out. Haynes' ball, according to these refs that we have. I couldn't quite see what happened there, but I'll take the word for it. Luke Davis passing the ball to Xander. Xander now in the corner. Oh, the ball goes back out to Eric. And that's travel by Eric of Haynes. Score is 33-19. Rainin checked the ball into Alan Borbridge. Borbridge now just beyond half court. Passes the ball off to Callan. Callan picked up by 2 men immediately. David just outside the perimeter. Pass the ball to Rainin. Rainin drives in. Met with immediate defense. Pass the ball to Callan. Callan in the post. Shoots and scores 2 points for the Mount Edgecumbe Braves. Making the score 33-21 with 5:25 to go in the quarter. That's Xander. Goes up. Couldn't quite make it. Here we got Layton. Layton drives up just beyond half court. He drives in. Passes out to Rainin. And he goes up, tries to make it for two, couldn't quite do it. Rebounded by Eric. Eric passed it to Luke. Luke bounce pass to Swainer. Couldn't quite get it there on Haynes' part. And here we got Layton down, wide open. Scores it in for two on the layup. We got a timeout. timeout's almost done. We got a score of 33 to 23. Mount Edgecumbe has closed the gap here. With 4:46 to go in the third quarter, it's still anybody's game. Here we got Haines with the ball. Eric checks it into Luke. Luke drives the ball down for Haines. Just beyond midcourt, now passes back to Eric, and it's picked up. Alan Borbridge goes up. Nice fast break, Alan. 2 points for Mount Edgecumbe. Scores now 33 to 25. Haines gets the ball back. Immediately back on their side. Eric goes in, ball bounces off of his foot, it seems. Just couldn't quite get the control he needed. Hand might have gotten in there. Oh, that was off Edgecumbe. Eric checks the ball in. Passes it to Luke Davis. Luke Davis just now tapped the key, passes to Xander. Keeping it outside so far. Xander's met with immediate coverage. Luke drives in, and it's a push. And that's a foul on Rainen of Mount Edgecumbe. And that's his third foul of the night so far, folks. We got 4:11 left in the quarter, and it is a score of 33 to 25. Here we got Eric. Eric passes to Xander Willard. Xander's in the corner, looking for a man. He passes it to Luke. Luke passes it back to Eric. Eric drives in. Couldn't quite make it happen. Goes up with it. And here we got Xander. Haynes' ball. He's checking it in. Looking for a man. He's got Eric. And it looks like a foul on 42 of Mount Edgecumbe. That's his fourth foul of the night. That's Swenson Pocken. Luke gets the ball. In the corner now by Eric. Eric passes into the post with Jackson. Jackson passes back out to Luke. Luke drives in, met with immediate defense. And that is Swenson Pocken's fifth foul of the night. And Benson was trying to stay in. But 5 fouls is 5 fouls. The board doesn't lie, folks. David subs in for him. Scores 33 to 25 with 3:49 to go. Haynes' ball. Xander Willard checks it in to Luke Davis. Outside corner. And he passes it in to Long. Long put it into Holm. Holm couldn't quite make it happen. Back out to Holm. Holm goes for a deeper two. Nice offensive rebound by Jackson Long. Doing a bang-up job there in the post. And that was a foul on David Strong. That's his first foul of the night. He's been playing really clean ball so far. And here we got Eric. Eric's looking for someone. And that's going to end up being Xander. Almost picked off by Layton, but couldn't quite make it happen. We got Eric passes into Jackson in the post. Jackson goes up. Nice defense by Mount Edgecumbe. Rejected that shot of Jackson's. We got Eric checking the ball into Luke Davis. Luke passes to Xander. Xander passes across to Caleb. Caleb, immediate pass to Jackson. That was a very nice ball movement, but couldn't quite make it happen on Haynes' part. And here we got Rainen driving the ball up court with his amazing speed. He gives the ball off to David. David's just outside the perimeter. Can he make the three? No, he can't. Ball is recovered by Caleb Holm. There's once again a Glacier Bear. Deep pass to Jackson. Jackson tries to bounce pass, couldn't make it happen. It was picked off by Alan Borbridge. Now we got Layton. Passes off to David. just outside the three-point line. Can he make it? Yes, he does. Nothing but net. Nice deep shot by David for Mount Edgecumbe. What was once a big lead by Haines has been eaten up immediately by Mount Edgecumbe, making it a score of 33-28. We got a timeout taken. Looks like it's by Haines. Braves are fired up. They've been putting some good points on the board. Scores 33-28 with 2:39 left in the third quarter. Here we got Eric checking it into Luke. Luke now at half court, covered by Rainin. He passes to Caden Beck. Caden Beck passes to Caleb Holm inside. Back out to Luke. Luke rolls for the three. Couldn't quite make it happen. That's going to end up being a foul on Alan Borbridge. That's his second foul of the night, folks. He's got 2 fouls and 2 points so far tonight. And Luke gets to go up for his free throw. Lines up the shot. Shoots and scores. Scores now 34-28 with 2:25 to go. It goes for score number 2 potentially. Up and in. Here we got a sub. Alan Borbridge is coming out. Now we got Luke Peterson in for him. Oh, Luke was fouled on the 3. He gets a third free throw. And it's in. 36 points. Scored by Haines so far tonight. Mount Edgecumbe has 28 on the board. David now takes the ball up. It's going to end up being a foul on Caleb Holm, his first foul of the night. He's got 2 points and 1 foul so far. Ball goes into David. David, half court. Lining up his men. Goes in for the 3. Couldn't quite make it happen. Rebounded by Luke Davis. Luke Davis driving it up the court. Pass into Caden Beck. Caden goes up, and not quite. Luke with the offensive rebound puts it right back up where it should have been for 2 points, making it 38-28. And that's 11 points for Luke Davis so far tonight. He is second so far in points scored for the Bears. Eric is leading with 14. We got Rainin with the ball for Mount Edgecumbe. Goes by Luke. Almost coughed up the ball. Luckily, Layton was there to catch it. We got David with the ball. Playing it safe on the outside. Layton's got the ball. Playing it safe on the outside. Goes up for a deep 3. Can't quite make it. Ball recovered by Caleb Holm. Backward pass by Holm to Davis. Davis gives it to Eric. Eric couldn't quite put it up for a 3. That was a very nice play by Jackson Long. Wish there was a replay button, but you could see he went up, got that ball, bounced it off an Edgecumbe player, and back out on Edgecumbe. Now Haines gets the ball. Eric passes to Jackson Long. Jackson back up to Luke. Luke back to Eric. Eric drives in, drives back out, trips, but luckily got the ball out. And it's Edgecumbe's ball. Oh. It looks like Luke Peterson might have taken a little bit of a hit to the face there. No blood. He looks like he's okay. A little bit of wincing. And here we got Layton. Layton checks it into David. David almost loses it. Back to Layton. Caden Beck lets the ball go out off of Mount Edgecumbe. And Eric checks the ball into Luke. Luke just beyond half court now. Luke drives in. It's going to end up being a foul on number 11 of Mount Edgecumbe. That's Layton. Layton now has his first foul tonight. He's been playing really clean defense so far. And Luke goes up for his free throw. Can he make it? Yes, he does. Score is now 39-28 Haines with 55.7 seconds left to go in the third period, or quarter, I mean. Luke goes up again, out of the butt net. David passes to Devin, Devin back to David. David's got the ball, he's driving up. Covered by 2 men, makes it out half court. Gives the ball to Layton. Layton again, 2 men. Good defense on Haines. Layton checks the ball in, looks like to Callan. Callan goes up with a shot. Couldn't quite make the 3. Ball goes out of bounds off of Mount Edgecumbe. Ball's passed into Luke Davis. Luke Davis drives the ball up just now beyond the half-court line. Scores 40-28 with just under 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Eric's lining up his guys. Double screen on David. David escapes the double screen. Eric still has the ball. Passes to Luke. Luke just outside the three-point line, now backing up. He is covered by Layton. He drives in to the right side corner. Back out. Passes the ball to Eric. Eric goes up for the 3 and makes it. Score of 43-28. Eric tried to pick off that ball, just thrown up. Eric, he's got a lot of skidding going on. You can see a mark there on just inside the free throw line. Shoes are covered in oil. And that's the end of the third quarter. We have a score of 43-28. Haines' ball. Welcome back, folks. We got ourselves a good basketball game here. It's a score of 43-28. Mount Edgecumbe started really creeping up on that lead of Haines's, and Haines fired back with 3-pointers. Haines has currently got the ball. And that's Bursinger. That is Jacob Bursinger with a 3-pointer. His first score of the night was a 3. Really nice, clean ball. And it was almost answered back by another 3. It is instead rebounded by Haines, by Swanner. Now Luke Davis has the ball, passes to Swanner. Swanner traveled. Couldn't quite catch and run at the same time. It happens when you're going fast, and that man is built off of speed. And here we got Layton drive the ball up past half court for Mount Edgecumbe. Scores currently 46-28 with 7:17 left in the fourth quarter. Alan Borbridge passes to David in the corner. David is covered by Xander Willard. He passes out to Layton. Layton's up top the key. He passes to Allen. Allen passes into Devin. Devin couldn't quite make it happen. Ball's in and out of his hands. And now Luke Davis is driving for Haines. In scoring territory. Eric's got the ball. Almost gets picked off, but it doesn't. Luke goes up with a shot. Couldn't quite make it. Couldn't hold on to the rebound either. Layton's got the ball. No one's there. 2 points for Mount Edgecumbe. Score is now 46-30 with 6:30 to go in the quarter. Eric passes the ball to Luke for Haines. Sanders got the ball. Eric is at the top of the key. Passes to Luke. Almost picked off again by Allen. And it's going to be a charge. And Callan's glasses went flying on that. Oh, wasn't a charge. That was a foul on Callan. He lost his glasses and another foul. But he's got his glasses back and he's still on the court. Good to go. Here we got Luke with the free throw. Nice and clean. Scores now 47-30 with 6:19 to go. Luke Davis is attempting his second free throw. Here we go, Davis, attempt number 2. Puts it up, and it's in. And here we got David Strong taking the ball up the court for the Edgecumbe Braves. He passes the ball to Callan. Callan goes up for a 3, and he makes it. Now Haines got the ball. Luke Davis just beyond half court. Pass it to Eric. Inside the perimeter. Nope. Now it's back out to Eric. Pass it out to Luke in the corner. Luke was wanting the 3. Couldn't quite get it with the defense. And that remains Haynes' ball. We got Haynes' ball. Sander goes in. And that's a foul on Devin Craigette. That's his second foul of the night. He's got 2 fouls. Hadn't scored yet tonight. But Xander Willard scored. And that's now 8 points for Xander Willard, 49 points to 33, with 5:43 left in the fourth quarter. Up and in again for Xander Willard. 2 for 2 on that score. And David's got the ball. He drives in, trips. Ball goes to Devin. Devin tried to put it up, couldn't quite make it. Devin recovered the ball. Now it's Alan Borbridge's. Borbridge staying outside the perimeter, pass to David, goes back to Devin. Devin in the corner, passes back to Allen. Allen back to David, top the key. No, back into Devin, but back out to Kalen. Now it's Alan Borbridge's ball. Tries to go for the 3-pointer, couldn't quite make it out of the corner. And Xander had the rebound, passed to Luke. Luke beyond half court now. Takes it in the corner, passes out to Swanner. Swanner goes up, and he makes it. Swanner, number 23, with the 3. David had the ball. Couldn't quite connect on that one. Haynes' ball. We got Caleb home. Looks like he's going to check it into Luke Davis. Luke Davis with the ball. Taking it up the court. Scores 53-33 with 4:44 to go in the fourth quarter. Caden Beck gets the ball. Inside. Oh, tricky by Swanner there. Showing off his athletics. Ball remains in Haines' possession. Gonna have to get checked in by Caleb Holm. Haines sets their formation. Goes to Xander. Xander tried to recover it off of his hand. The only way he could grab the ball was by stepping out of bounds, and that's what happened. Here we got Rainin. Checks into David, back to Rainin. Rainin just beyond half court. He passes it to Gus Mark. And Allen, that was Hunter Payena who tried to drive it in. Couldn't make it happen. Luke Davis has the ball again for Haines. Pass it to Caden Beck just outside the perimeter. Back to Luke. A lot of passing going on here, folks. Xander goes up. Couldn't quite make it happen in and out of the rim. Xander goes up for shot number 2. Once again, crowd swirls out of the rim this time. Here we got Rainin driving it up. And he recovers. Almost fell and lost the ball, but saved both last minute. And we got Cowan. Ball goes to Gus Mark. Gus Mark doesn't know what to do. Passes back out to Rainin. We got Cowan, top of the key. Get the screen set up for him by Rainin. Caden Beck is on him. Now we got Rainin. He's got to throw. Nope. Nice pass to David, but couldn't quite make it happen. Well, I guess I should say nice pass attempt. It was a fastball. Didn't quite have the accuracy. Here we got Luke Davis up half court for Haines. Ball game is 53-33 with 3 minutes to go. We got Caden. Caden passes into Caleb. Top of the key is Luke, and Luke passes to Caden. Back top of the key is Luke. Now it's to Alex Bursinger. Goes up for the 3. Can't quite make it. And that's going to be a foul. Yep, that's on Haines' very own Caden Beck. First foul of the night. He's got 1 foul so far for the night. And here we got David with the ball. He drives in. And rebound by Caden Beck. Caden passes to Hayden Jimenez, who goes up. Couldn't quite make it. Downs got the ball. Now it's Gus Marks. Now it's Rainin's beyond half court now. Top of the key. He drives in. Covered by Hayden Jimenez. Goes up. Can't quite make it. And it was an offensive rebound by Luke Peterson. A little bit of a scuffle there, but it remains as Mount Edgecumbe's ball. Rainin's going to check that ball in. Looks like it'll probably be to David. And yep, checked into David. Ball goes to Callan. Callan goes in for the 3. In and out. Gus Mark goes up with it with the rebound. Couldn't quite make it happen. David's got the ball, goes up for 2. Couldn't quite make it happen. That's Callan's ball again. Takes the guy out and draws a foul. And that foul is on Holm. That's his second foul tonight. He's got 2 fouls and 2 points so far. The score is 53-33 with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. David Strong goes up and makes it on his first attempt. And Gus Marks going out of the game. We got Devin Craigette back in. And David goes up for shot number 2. Couldn't quite make it. Here we got Alex Persinger driving down left side, passes to Caleb. Back to Alex. Alex, bounce pass to Adams on Haines' side. And it looked like it was a travel. Here we got Rainin with the ball for Mount Edgecumbe. We got 1:45 to go, 20-point differential of 53-34. Ball went to David. David tried to go up with it, couldn't quite make it happen. Caleb comes up with a rebound for Haines. Alex taking the ball past half court, met by two guys, passes it off to Hayden Jimenez. And Hayden loses the ball. It is now Edgecumbe's ball. I don't know if there's a hand in there or if he just lost possession. And here we got Devin. Devin passes to Rainin. Rain passes to David. David's outside the perimeter. Goes up. A clean three. That was squeaky clean. Nice job by David. Here we got Alex with the ball. Ball goes to Caden Beck. Caden drives into the corner, now drives in. Goes to Hayden Jimenez. It goes up for two. We got Callan. Callan goes up for three. Couldn't quite make it happen. Oh, ball is picked off by Alex. Looks like it might be a foul. Yep, gonna be a foul on Edgecumbe. On Luke Peterson, that's his first foul of the night. Okay, Alex Persinger goes up for his first shot, makes it. Super clean. Goes up for shot number two. Couldn't quite make it happen off the front of the rim. And we got Callan driving down with 45 seconds to go. David gets the ball, scores 56-37. Haines is in charge here. Ball goes to Adams on Haines' side. Adams just outside the three-point line. Pass to Caden Beck. Into Hayden Jimenez. Hayden goes up for another two. Wide open. Got Rainin with the ball, top of the key. Ball goes to Callan. Callan's covered by Hayden. Comes up with the pick. Oh. Hayden was underneath of Devin Craig yet, and Devin fell. Picked up his leg. Immediately got back up. He's walking okay, it seems. Hopefully. And that was a foul on Devin Craigette of Mount Edgecumbe. Jimenez goes up for the free throw. And a little bit short. Just a little more pepper. And he might be able to get it in there. Goes up for his second attempt. Not quite. A little more pepper this time, though, but not quite. We got 12.2 seconds to go. 58-37, Haines. Foul was on Haines. It was on Douglas Adams. Callan goes up for his free throw and makes the first. Well, he goes up for shot number two. And in and out, couldn't quite make it. Alex Persinger's got the ball. He drives it up just beyond half court. Takes it inside the perimeter now. Goes up for two. Couldn't quite make it happen. That's the ball game, folks. Score is 58-38. Thank you very much for tuning in. Both teams put up a wonderful match. Mount Edgecumbe really tried to cut down on that Haines lead, but Haines wasn't about it. Well, thank you very much for listening. Thank you to the pep band, the cheerleaders, and our wonderful volunteering reps. Wonderful job by everybody. And thanks for listening to me. Much appreciated.
Okay, again, thank you to Seth Waldo for helping out here with the commentating, the broadcasting here. We are going away for the night. The first game tomorrow will be between Haines and Sitka for the boys. It'll start at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. The feed should kick on about 8:45. But we will see you at 9 a.m. Saturday morning. Again, if you feel like you'd like to support the broadcast team, we are all volunteers. We are all doing our thing here. There's a merchandise shop there on the website. We would love to have a little bit of support here. We're drinking water and eating cough drops up here. All right, good night from the Haines High School Gymnasium.